Hello, my name is Lizzie, welcome to my channel, and for today's video we're going to be talking about Scared Package. So this is a Shudder original film. This is not sponsored in any way. I just have a Shudder account. For those of you who don't know what Shudder is, it's basically like Netflix for horror. It's just strictly horror films, and I just put this one on, just wanted to watch something and it looked interesting. So this is a horror anthology film. For anybody who doesn't know what a horror anthology is, it's basically where you have multiple stories that all connect. So if you've seen Trick or Treat or Tales from Halloween, any of those are horror anthologies. And this is one of those. This one takes place within a video store, so like a old video rental store for those of us who are old enough to remember what that's like. And you have this new employee at the store who has to keep tapes on rotation, basically. He has to constantly make sure that something is playing to keep people entertained, and so that is where each anthology comes into place. So you jump into each movie, and then when it ends, you're back into the video shop, and it's definitely a very interesting way to do it. I really liked it. It's very self-aware horror. It is a horror comedy more so they do kind of pick fun of horror in a way. They definitely make fun of a lot of the tropes of horror, kind of similar in the way that Cabin in the Woods does, and they definitely reference like a lot of horror films in this. They have this cold open character in the beginning that just reference cold openings, and the character's name is Michael Myers, and he says he goes by Mike. You have a reference, you at one point have Freddy's car from the ending of Nightmare on Elm Street, with the red and green striped top coming over, so they have that reference. They also have also one of the movies that plays is a reference to Cabin Fever. It's basically almost like an exact copy to the events of Cabin Fever. They just changed some of the details. As soon as that section started going and they were getting into like the details of it, I was like, did they just reference Cabin Fever? Like, you guys, if you've been here for a while, you know I love Cabin Fever. I know for a lot of people it doesn't hold up, but I love that film, the original, obviously. But it's so great. They do make like a lot of horror references. There is an appearance by Joe Bob from The Last Drive-In in this, which is great because this is obviously on Shudder, and so is The Last Drive-In. So he makes an appearance in this. It's just really good. I really enjoyed it. I will say it does start to kind of feel like it goes a little long. Some of the sections in which they're, making fun of horror, after a little while you're kind of like, okay, like, yeah, we get it. But it does give you a good ending, I feel like, to the film. It definitely kind of, without trying to spoil anything, it does bring everything back around together, which horror anthologies are meant to do. So I really liked it. I thought it was really good. I thought it was really funny. And I liked kind of the way that they picked at horror a little bit in this, while still being respectful and like making references throughout it, of course. So I really liked it. If you have a Shudder account and you haven't seen this one, I highly suggest it. Again, it was called the Scare Package. If you have seen this one, let me know what your thoughts are on it in the comments below. If you did enjoy this, please do give it a big old thumbs up, and make sure you hit that subscribe button for more horror-related content. And I will see you guys again on Thursday with another video. Bye!